Hello.
Apologies.
We're rambling away.
Oh.
You missed a great conversation.
We had a great conversation.
You
Wow.
missed a great conversation. What a laugh.
The jokes were flying.
Oh, man. No
forgot.
sound, no sound, no sound. Well, there should be sound now.
Now
Should be
I
good
had
now.
the on button on, so there should be sound. Aye, we have sound.
We should have tried the whole thing without sound. Maybe see what
Can you,
that was
imagine
like.
can you imagine how annoying that would be to watch?
Horrendous. Okay, well, we'll give you guys another good morning and
Good morning.
hope
Hello.
everyone is well. Matty boy, the boys are in blue officially. Look at this, what an outfit. Where's your blue glove?
I'm going to save it for the videos.
Save it.
I know.
Save it up.
I only have one G4 glove left. I need to.
You're rocking a little Strixon glove there.
This is my practice gloves, which I
Love
purchased
it.
on Amazon.
Love it, love it. A busy little crowd this morning.
Yeah, it's looking good. I should change my
Busy
shoes,
little
eh?
crowd.
Speaking of G4, I'm going to change
Club
my shoes.
fitting by lip reading, exactly, Brian. Exactly. That would be funny as heck.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, hi from a lovely, hot and sunny England.
Oh, yeah, I hear it's hot
This
as
is
hell.
unbelievable.
going on?
Devastating. It's 1 degree out there.
You moved here for better. No, you didn't really move here for better weather, I guess, did you?
No, really did. 100%
It's like
I
it's
did.
all very incremental. I mean, the
I'm
weather's.
such a sun worshipper. I absolutely moved here for better weather.
I guess you don't really have summer there, do you? Like you don't get nice summer most of the time.
Nah, I mean, right now the weather in Scotland it's not as nice as it is in England. I saw a bandit saying it's like 21 degrees or something like that,
Jeez.
but it's nice in Scotland today, 18,
See, that's
18
pleasant.
degrees.
Some kind of an El Nino effect, perhaps.
God knows. God knows.
Some kind of an ocean current, perhaps.
Yep, Bill is in hot and sunny Scotland as well.
Billy.
Everybody's running out with their tops off. 14 degrees.
Sunscreen on.
That's the running joke in Scotland.
Take
As
your
soon
shirt
as
off.
there's a glimpse of sun, whew, shirts off. All right.
Like spring break.
What's going on? Thumbs down, guys, in. Yep.
All right,
Awesome.
welcome.
We see him.
Good to see you.
I know. Chase yourself out the back door. Okay, let's dive in. You
Yeah,
gonna do a
do
little
it.
warm up? Hit
Yeah,
a few
I'll loosen up.
few
if you want.
shots.
Take a few, and then I'll switch
Aye.
with you.
Let's see what's what. A lot of bodies in this morning.
There was one super from a bit, not really earlier, just like when we were on with no sound.
When do you guys reckon you'll take up the Alex Etches challenge? I didn't know anything about this. Matty informed me about it this morning.
We'll do it today.
Do it today.
Yep.
How many shots did he do? 45? or
He
something?
got 44 was his score. It's like you want the more shots, the better. You want
Sure.
if you had 100, it'd be best.
Yeah. Okay. You heard it from the man. We'll do it today. All right, Owen. Hi guys from Ireland. Love the shows. I'm playing at M6 with Tensei Pro and 70 TX to stop the bad left shot, I guess that is. Do you think sim would be a good head change? Yeah, I think so. I mean, coming from somebody who's a serial hooker of the golf ball, it has
Hooker.
helped me for sure. I think sim is a phenomenal driver. It's funny, you know, I've been working a bit in my driving, and there's no doubt for me the improvement in driving has sort of, it's no coincidence that comes with using a driver I really like, and sim for me is the best driver I've had in a long, long time.
Definitely have a soft spot for that sim.
Yeah,
His eyes light up.
there's a place in my heart. All right. Let's see if I play. I don't want to get too far behind.
Aye.
this
Go
today.
for it.
Did we get Matt? Did we get Matt's super chat? No,
Which Matt?
that was Matt Clancy, Steel Fiber.
Nope.
No, didn't get
I
it.
only got like one pre-show.
Steel Fiber 110 and a hybrid like Ghost, yes, no problem. Yeah, a little bit higher balance point as well, so you can definitely do that, Matt. Definitely a good option, my man.
I feel like I slept on my face last night. You ever just wake up and just feel like absolute junk? Why? I'm stiff.
Yeah, definitely if you wake
Oh.
up often and feel like
Just
junk.
feel like Garbage.
That's why, like, starting every, like, trying to get those super speed sticks and get a little routine of
Loosen yourself up.
of being a little bit more mobile.
I feel rough.
Any football fans in here? It depends what kind of football you're talking about. Are you talking about the round ball or the squished ball?
Today's the day of the squish ball, that's for sure. Oh, draft
What's
action.
going on? Draft?
Yeah.
Is that a big deal, is it?
There's some funny stuff. I mean, not really funny, but there was like, because they're obviously trying to do it all virtually, there's all these concerns about like what would ever happen if like the internal chat between the teams and stuff got compromised. So there was all these like security measures. I'm not sure where they're going to end up doing it, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Can you imagine someone like got a hold of
I know.
kind of like this sort of internal stuff?
Yeah, crazy. Joe is with his 3-year-old watching.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe and
young man.
the wee man. Just a wee man, a wee golfer to be. Ian's hair is taking longer to get ready. True story. Don't like it.
Should have given you a haircut this morning live. I know what I'm doing now.
The clippers out. What's going on? Bryce, how are the boys? We're good.
Bryce,
We're good, Bryce. Hope you're well, pal.
We are just fine.
There's the bandit, lights, camera, action. Indeed, my man. Dave, we're happy to see you too, buddy. No sound. Yep, we're rubbish.
Yep. It's our first day.
We are rubbish. I know, rookies. Couple of rookies.
I like to keep it interesting for everyone. Sometimes no sound, sometimes no image.
Honest opinion of the Pxg Gen 2X driver. Good driver.
Yeah, it was good.
Decent driver.
Yep.
Don't think anyone's running, to the megaphone to say it's the best driver in the world, but it's a decent driver.
Yeah. Agree.
Awesome. Mic test. Mic. Test. 1, 2, 3.
Hello? Still, or are you just back?
I've just
Okay.
Austin said mic test. All right, I think we're getting there. Back to the sunny England chats. Okay. Afternoon, you dirty dogs.
Afternoon.
Driver at 102. Mizuno ST200G, prefer RB Tour X golf ball. Is it okay to lose a little bit of ball speed to get more backspin for control and greenside? It definitely is. No question about that. You can sacrifice a little bit of distance in order to make an improvement to the bulk of your game. We play half of this game from 100 yards and in. We literally play half of this game from 100 yards and in. So why would you not take the opportunity to be better with your wedges, have more control? Now, the flip side of that coin is, for a lot of people who hear that advice and go to a spinnier golf ball, it means their ball ends up even shorter than it already is.
True.
The reality is most people don't even get it to pin high anyway.
Yeah.
So, you add that softer golf ball and then you start spinning it a bit more and then you come up a club and a half short rather than just a club
I
short.
have that conversation with people all the time.
Yeah. I mean, one thing we are going to get into with Arcos data is some truths. 400,000 users, billions of data points. Had a great conversation with those guys yesterday. I mean, there's going to be so much stuff that we're going to, be able to help our customers with. I'm going to make it a mandatory thing that my customers. It's just you just have to get
Part
Arcos.
of the deal. Yep.
It's just you will, with the full fit, you will get 14 Arcos sensors, and that's how we sort of keep our relationship ongoing once you leave.
Love it.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, it's just I think it's something that would occur at a high level in any other sport. There's tracking of stats in baseball and everything. So if you take your game that seriously, then you should do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Track it to the nth degree.
Yep. All right, what else we got? Bill, hot and sunny Glasgow as well. Devastating.
It snowed here again.
Devastating. I know. Tracy got up yesterday morning. She was like, what's that in the back garden? Is that snow?
Have I died?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Snow.
Yeah, if anyone messages in to say their golf course is open and they're playing 9 holes today, they will get kicked out the chat.
You'll be going by way of the thumbs down guy.
Says the two guys who are sitting here, and 21 degrees playing
I know, playing golf on a $50,000 machine.
Sorry, I'll take that back.
We're spoiled.
Oh, Stephen, you're pulling at my heartstrings. Hello from Glasgow. Ian, if you had the chance to sit with Muhammad Ali when he was alive for an hour or Tiger Woods, who would you choose? I would choose... Oh, man. I'd love to be in that Muhammad Ali's head and, you know, ask him what the hell he was thinking when George Foreman was just pummeling him against the ropes and that whole rope-a-dope sort of theory. But, I mean, you're going to have to get in the head of a golfer. I just have so many more questions for Tiger than I would for Muhammad Ali, but it is a tough one for me, that.
That'd be a tough one.
All right. Stephen is asking, he's getting a Callaway X4's UT2 iron. We like that one, don't we?
X4 GT. It's older, right?
Yeah.
Good one, though.
90 to 100 gram range, Tensei White 100 TX, KBS Tour Proto, DI. Yep. All of those are great ones to try. He's using, he's 115 to 120 swing speed and he's using 130C tapers. Okay. So if you like that sort of feel, I would definitely have a look at Tensei White. You might want to look at some sort of hazardous product as well, a little bit lower torque. Some people say the DI feels a bit soft, so you know, someone who likes a C taper, that could be a bit of a conflict in your feels. I don't personally find DI soft at all. It doesn't feel soft to me, but some people have said that to me, so just relaying that. So I would definitely say Tensei White, KBS Tour Proto, I like those ones, and the hazardous black or smoke. Alan is saying taps off. It is indeed taps off weather back in Scotland. taps off. How you hitting them over there?
Not bad. Just working on some warm-up drills.
Right.
Slowly but surely.
Atta boy. Adam said he thinks your mic is crackling a wee bit.
It's probably because I'm swinging. Crackling and I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a break anyway. A tapered and tempered warm-up. Slow.
All righty. Tag in my man here. We're on Caleb. A little super chat with Caleb there.
Okay, we will grab it momentarily.
What else is happening in the world, Matty boy?
No, I try not to watch the news too much, to be honest with you.
I have not watched the news in several weeks.
Yeah, I try to
Do
avoid
you know the
it.
last time actually I paid attention to any news was the day I walked in here. Remember you were watching your phone and they were updating.
Yeah, when the
that
health
was the
minister
last.
was
That
on.
was the last time I heard any.
I just
any
wanted to
update.
watch that because I like to hear it from the horse's mouth, as they say.
The horsey.
Enough conjecture for one lifetime. All right, Caleb. Caleb, besides said 85, can you name another player's iron available in left-handed that's on the lower spinning side? Yes, I can. You will want a set of Apex Pros. Callaway Apex Pro. I think those were pretty damn close in numbers. Remember we did our iron test? 2019 irons?
Yep.
Cirxon and Apex Pro were both the lowest spin option. So that would be the second one to try. Or a T100S, I guess, actually. Now
Definitely T100S would be a great one. I mean, always remember, Caleb, the main thing when it comes to a low spin iron is an iron that has lower loft. You know, ultimately that's what it comes down to. You know, from a CG standpoint, there isn't really an iron out there with a CG that's that much, you know, that much further forward. You know, ultimately that much lower to affect vertical gear effect.
Right.
It's not really that big of a difference.
Gotcha.
More when you get into the game improvement stuff, the CGs start to change a little bit more.
Phone's got a mind of its own this morning. Yeah, the mic should be fine, guys. I guess I was probably sitting on the wire. Should be good now. Should be good. Bandit said, did the Crossfield podcast get canned? No.
We sent you a personalised copy, Bandit.
No, it didn't get canned, Bandit. It's coming out probably on Saturday. We actually had a little bit of a catalog there. We've got a little bit of extra vids, so we had them on the slow release schedule. All right. Let's dive back in.
Let's do that wee moose.
Yep.
Pal.
Will's asking about
Morning, Will.
previous kind of generation drivers, something you could get around the price of a King Limited. So I'm assuming 200 US range or less with OK MOI.
With OK MOI. Not really looking for a stable
Not
driver,
Defiance.
just an OK one.
What do you think a G400 would cost right now, secondhand? I bet you could get a G400 for 200.
US market?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be far off it.
Not prime condition, but
Maybe kind of 240-ish, 250.
that would be my suggestion, Will. I would get a G400 used.
Yeah, G4, I mean, even if you go back a model or two, you know, I think that M2 2016 is
That
still
was
a
a good
great driver.
Okay. That would probably be a little bit cheaper. Although
Yeah.
there was talk that the used market kind of dried up a bit after that video we put out. Guys were trying to buy that 2016 M2.
Oh, were they?
Yep. All righty. From Nathan.
Top of the morning, Nathan.
Nathan, 7-iron launch 21, spin 5,500, swing speed 92, carry 165.
What was that first number? Ball speed what?
No ball speed,
Okay.
but swing speed 92.
Yeah, and it's carrying 165.
Doesn't-
Okay, what was the question? Like, is that good or?
Is it optimal? It doesn't sound optimal.
No.
Something's
No.
missing there, no?
I think
That low of spin and that fast a swing, you'd think it would go like 180. At least.
yeah, for sure. What was the launch?
21.
Oh, should be going way further than that.
Yeah. Not sure. Nathan, let us know what you measured that on, but it doesn't, something's not, I would assume the club head speed reading is wrong. That's my guess. I would assume if that club head speeding is in fact closer to 84, 85, then those numbers are actually pretty decent. Little low spin, but not bad. Okay, I hope I'm not still staticking you all to death. What happens when you wear a sweater? I'm telling you. You just can't wear sweaters.
Tops off, Matty.
Tops off for the boys. Yeah, that's a huge Canadian saying as well. It's funny that there's like a Scottish equivalent. Tarps off for the boys is the most hoser Canadian thing you could ever say to someone on earth.
So, yesterday afternoon, I done that gapping, the
Oh, yeah, how is
gapping
that?
software. Good,
Is it pretty good?
pretty good.
User friendly?
User friendly. Some horrendous gaps.
I was going to say, you must have some stinky
Dude, it
gaps.
was horrendous.
How bad?
I'll show you the printout later on. Between my gap wedge, full gap wedges were flying 132.
Okay, so a little juicy.
Juicy for sure. Wedge was 138.
What?
Yeah. They were way too close. So substituted out that I was playing 49-degree
So
Vokey.
that helps.
This is way better.
50 even.
The 50 even.
Are you happy with where you're pitching wedges then?
Yeah,
Okay,
pitching wedge
so you
was
just
good.
had to weaken that other
Had
one.
to do that, and then there was a gap between 7 and 8. 7 was going a bit far, so I had to just tweak the loft around a little bit last night. So
Nice. So
yeah,
you're making some
hopefully-
driver swings?
hopefully things will be a bit more uniform.
After you get warmed up, take us through your newfound speed. But you don't have to do it now.
Okay.
All right. Connor is asking. So Connor, you fit him into Project X 6.5s in his irons. But he's looking for a... Oh, okay. He might be looking at graphite in the irons.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got Project X 6.5s right now.
Yeah.
What would be a good graphite?
MMT 125 TX.
Okay, there you go. Mitsubishi MMT 125 TX for you, Connor. Chef recommends. Can you use a left-handed Taylormade sleeve and a right-handed head, or is that just a Cobra thing?
Yep.
You can.
You can.
Okay. Yes, you can, and it will be equivalent or extra. What it makes it extra effect or something, or flatter. Oh my
well, it's single axis cog like Mizuno, so
So it does the
neutral is
opposite
always neutral, and then any adjustment is moving more upright.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Phil says that we put him onto Larry's YouTube channel. His vids are outstanding. Already seeing benefits. Good to hear, Phil.
LC is a good lad, a
Yeah.
good man.
He's doing a good job with YouTube, and he does a good job in lessons, so that is good to hear.
These videos with his big jacket on are hilarious.
He's getting hammered in the comments. Someone's just like, "Why are you like? I live 10 minutes away from you. Why are you wearing a jacket?" And Larry's just like, "I like to be warm." Like the same stuff we would make fun of him for, like in Florida. Like, Larry, you're wearing a parka in Florida. What's wrong with you? I like to be warm.
So funny. But it's
He knows who he is.
that's
He
the
makes no
one
apologies
thing.
for it.
Yep, that is the one thing which Unger, like, he does not
No,
care.
he doesn't care, which I respect.
I
really do.
completely respect
I
that.
wish I could be the same. I really do. I really do. All right. I will continue. A couple new members. Welcome. Bo, welcome, sir. I know there was ones earlier. Sorry I missed them, but please accept our most gracious welcome. All right. Will low spin shafts help a steep swing? No, they won't.
I love it.
No. Spend your money elsewhere. Wayno, I see your super chat, pal, but I don't see your question. Someone else is saying the video is blurry. I doubt it. Check your internet connection, because our video looks good. If the video is blurry because of me, I'm going home.
Fire myself.
It's the only thing I take pride in, and I promise you it's not blurry. Okay, Stephen Willis. There's your question, Stephen. So Stephen's got, speaking of Callaway UTs, he has one of those with a Dynamic Gold X100. Says it feels heavy. I can imagine.
Because it is heavy.
So he swings around 100 to 105 miles an hour.
With
Sorry?
that particular club?
With that particular club. 112 with a driver. What would be a better graphite alternative for Stephen's Callaway UT 18 degree?
DI 95X.
Do you think that's like the most recommended shaft for you in a hybrid slash?
DI? I think
No?
Tennessee White is.
Really?
I see Tennessee White a
Okay.
lot.
Maybe just because recently we've been talking about DI so much.
Maybe.
It just feels to me like we've talked about it a
Yeah,
lot.
it feels like it's in the mind.
Funny though, like it's a fairly old shaft now by technology, but
It really is. Older. They just actually they redone the graphics.
And it's the same shaft.
Same shaft. Yeah.
That's good.
Still, well, actually was just overtaken for the first time as the IZ is now the best-selling shaft from Graphite Design, but for the last 10 years, DI has been the best-selling shaft in the company.
Is IZ pretty damn similar, or is it a bit stiffer?
A little softer.
Oh, IZ's softer.
A little softer.
Hey, it makes sense then, I guess. Fits a few more people. Daniel's asking about Arcos tags affecting swing weight.
Marginal.
Half a point at most.
7.9 grams,
Okay.
so a couple of points.
Okay. It's not crazy amount, Daniel.
Well.
If you are concerned about it, you can definitely have your local club technician make some adjustments as needed, some lead tape perhaps, or a variety of other things. Although I would say what you learn about your game would hopefully be offset greatly more than one swing weight point may negatively affect your game.
Correct. Good way to look at it.
Yeah. It's unlikely you would really notice it, I think. You'd have to be pretty damn sensitive. All right. Payne, you have a question above. That is hard to find. That is very hard to find. Oh dear. Question below I can do. Question above is not easy. I will do my best. Oh dear. Do not see said question. Okay, Payne, I will keep an eye on it for you, bud. If I see it, I promise you I'll answer it, but I don't see it.
What's the,
Just a reference to a question that I haven't found.
you have a look on there, I'll peek in here.
His name is Payne, as in Payne Stewart.
Where are you at, Payne? There you
See if you can find it on there. In the meantime, Okay, Pxg Plus with a, I'm assuming Project X 6.575. Wants to try a counterbalance shaft. Thoughts on hazardous yellow smoke 6.5. Swings at around 115. Let's say you've earned the right head to play a counterbalance shaft, that's for sure. Weight doesn't necessarily need to change total weight of the shaft. If he's 75 grams now, counterbalance and going to 60 may be a little bit much.
Yes.
So stick with the weight category and then try the counterbalance. But yes, you're in a good spot.
Yeah, it will only let us go as far as is there.
I'll find it.
There's
Don't worry,
nothing
I'll
else.
find it. Payne, put your question in again and I'll get it. I promise you.
Okay.
If you go right back to the bottom, I'll just wait till I see his. I got to do a little bit of a speed round here because I'm getting
Bogged down?
not bad. Just want to. Justin said he missed the intro. Can we hum the intro music? Not today.
Can you hum the intro music?
I could probably.
Come on, Matty, give us a wee hum.
I hear that intro music in my sleep. I've heard it so many
I know.
times. All right, continuing. Yep, just getting some of the Arcos chatter. Everyone says it sounds great.
Yep.
They'd all love to get a set if they came for a fitting. Agreed. Oh, Mr. Barty.
Who?
So Mr. Barty is just sending us a couple bucks for a couple of brews for the boys.
Oh.
Thanks, pal.
Thank you, pal.
Absolutely.
A couple of
We will.
brews.
We'll have a pint. Or two. All right, from Brent. Brent is asking, he's shallow angle of attack, slowish on the speed, 5 wood instead of 3 wood.
Shallow angle attack and slow in the speed.
Yep, okay, so he does use the 5 wood, okay. So he's asking for tipping a shaft for glue-in hosel. Tip the shaft for a 5 wood and adjust length, or tip it for a 3 wood. I'm assuming he means take all the length off the tip to make it 5 wood length, or?
Not if you're slow.
Okay, so he would,
5 would take, I mean,
You butt trim it?
maximum take an inch off the tip.
Okay.
Maximum.
and the rest has to come off the
Yeah.
butt section. All right, Brent, there you are.
What are we up to today? Oh boy.
For videos.
We've got KBS, Kim Braley himself, on the podcast later today.
You're recording that later today.
Yep.
We promised we would try to fit that old great Big Bertha.
We'll do Big Bertha, yeah.
We'll do the Big Al challenge.
Big Al, the kiddies pal.
Yeah, and if we have more time, maybe play a few holes.
A few holes, maybe a little FSX. Maybe gap your. It'd be interesting to do a little gapping with your set on there.
Yeah, I'm curious how that. I only ever saw the demo that time.
It's decent. The funny thing is though, it recommends not to hit more than 8 clubs in one session. You can, but it says the data is more accurate if you hit less.
As in, it's just too many swings.
I don't know, but which I thought was a bit silly because like you want to at least do your 7 irons and 3 wedges. That's what I wanted to at least do those.
You have to do the wedges. Don't you?
Yeah,
And ideally, you kind of need the hybrid in there just to have some idea.
that's what I thought.
We'll throw it in the suggestion box for foresight.
Here's our list.
Right in the Davina McCall to the Niagara Falls. New member, welcome.
On the way up, Matty boy, I had a conversation with Hugo about that foresight.
Oh, Hugo
online
from the show.
Yeah,
Awesome. How'd
all
that
the way
go?
from Philippines.
He lives in the Philippines?
He lives in the Philippines.
He was French though, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
and
not crazy.
so he wants to try and get us in this kind of YouTube league.
This dude sounds great.
This sounds
I'm
wild.
all over that.
But nuts.
It's team format, right?
It's individuals. The first one's going to be individuals.
That's better than nothing.
I know.
You know I am. I just like the team. The team was just.
I think ultimately, like down the line, there'll be a lot of team stuff, but he wants to do the first one as a.
Well, I think it's because it's like, it's easier to get people involved if it's just you. If you got to find a partner and stuff.
I think it'd be cool because he wants to do obviously the influencer stuff. So like he wants me and you to do it, Shields and Finch,
Okay.
Crossfield and Matt.
Nice.
You know, he wants a bunch of those guys involved. But I think if you had a partner, I think it'd almost be more fun.
I think it'd be a lot more fun.
Especially if you obviously the idea would be to film it at the same
Yes,
time
yes.
and take get some banter going Big Alan, Big Sal could do
Big
their
Sal.
one.
That's right. That'd be good.
Be
Well,
good,
in
wouldn't
the short term, we could caddy for each other. That would be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
Would be good, right?
Yeah.
We tend to give each other better advice than we give ourselves at times.
I wear my +4s, my flat cap while I'm caddying for you. Oh, bag of rants.
Bag of rants. Okay, what kind of cameras do we use? They are Canon cameras. They are C100 Canon cameras. Not sure what your price range is, but those are extremely good. You can also find similar ones from Sony, but that's what I use. All right, from Lefty. Lefty says course is opening in Orange County. He's playing on the weekend.
Boo.
Crazy. Crazy.
We're happy for you, but we're sad for ourselves because we are not in the course.
Well, I mean, the weather's too crap anyway, but.
So true.
Yep, it is.
But the courses are quite good right now, though.
The conditions look great. It's just too damn cold. Oh, 2 thumbs down. Love it. Great. Oh, good. All right. I'm going to do a little speed round. All right. Driver speed. Okay, so 2-parter. So we've got ball speed, this is driver numbers. Ball speed 148, launch 14, apex 118, carry 230.
Height's too high.
Okay, so it would probably be coming from excess spin. Let me see if I can find part 2 here.
Too much dynamic loft.
These 2-parters are killer. Okay, I found it.
Too much loft.
Would a counterbalance shaft help close the face? Head change probably going to be necessary to get the spin down.
A counterbalance shaft would not necessarily give you that. No.
It's a Strixon Z585 driver, which we know is spinny-ish. It's definitely not a low spin head.
For sure.
I would stick probably with the same loft and try something lower spin. Just about everything is lower spin.
Yeah, lots of options out there lower spin than that.
Go tons of different drivers, honestly. Anyone like Titleist TS, you could go Sim, you could go Mav, you could go Pxg G410 LST.
Yeah.
Probably don't pursue the shaft first.
Nope.
Okay, good. Glad I got a 2-parter there. I feel very accomplished. They're a slippery fish, those 2-parters. We got fairly deep into this before the thumbs down, because I'm way into the comments, and I'm seeing we just got a thumbs down comment. I'll have to start putting a timer up. Any experience with the Taylormade Mill Grind 2 wedges? Yes. We did some testing with them. They look good, feel pretty good. They were about as spin comparable as the rest, eh?
Yeah, they were. Forgot them over. They're good. Absolutely. For me, the head profile's too big.
Okay, so they're maybe not.
I don't like the head size as much as the Vokies that I'm playing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Brian's asking if the barber's open in Canada.
Nope.
I cut my own hair. It's not something I thought I would ever say, but I cut my own hair. Here we are. All right, Craig.
So Lindsay never done it. You done it.
What's that?
Lindsay never done it.
Lindsay did like the back third.
Yeah.
That I couldn't see, and I did the sides and top.
DIY.
What's that?
DIY. Do it yourself. Like.
When there's no option.
I know.
I just couldn't stand it anymore. I had enough. So I was playing. All my buddies from hockey. We played poker last night on like a house party thing. Like that's an app where you have like 15 people on it. The look of honestly, some of them I've never seen them look the way they look.
In a state.
Just like crazy long hair and beards. It's like, boys, you can still shave. No one's stopping you from shaving. All right, sorry, Craig. He has a gapping issue. He has a 12-yard gap between his 3-wood and 5-wood. Yep, that's common. Should I drop the 3-wood and loft the 5-wood down a bit, make it a 4-wood?
We really need to know what the clubs either side of them are doing as well. Like how far does the next one go?
It sounds like the 3-wood is the short one.
Yeah, most of the time that's the case.
Like the 3 wood, if it was going another 10 yards, would be a good gap.
And now is that carry distance, or and then it stretches out total because the 3 wood comes in flatter? Because sometimes you can accept a tighter carry, but knowing that you get more on the ground when
Fair.
the 3 wood hits, and that's what stretches out to 18, 20 yards.
It sounds like the 5 wood is performing, really
Yeah.
close to the 3 wood.
For a lot of people, Matty, that is the case.
Yeah,
though.
it can be,
There's
right?
there's not a great value in carrying both.
Craig, I think your plan there is a good one.
Maybe even a 4 wood. Maybe
Yeah.
ditch them both and get a 4 wood in
He's
there.
even saying he can just loft down his 5 wood to make
Yep.
it 17. Try
There you
that
go.
first, Craig. I think that's a good idea, bud. Pursue that. Chase that feeling. All right. Adam's currently playing Nike Vapor Pro Combo Iron, steel fiber, I-70, constant weight, stiff. That is a mouthful. 6-iron swing speed is 98 miles an hour.
Jesus.
Misses a hook.
No
Playing
wonder.
70-gram shafts. Is that what that means?
Is that what it is? It means the ball speed. The club head speed is, and he's using 70-gram shaft.
It seems that way. Adam, if that's not the case, let me know. But yes,
Did
those
Stevie
are-
Wonder do that fit?
Ian asked if Stevie Wonder did your fit.
Stevie did it.
If that is accurate, Adam, then yeah, those shafts are way too light. You need to be playing something at least 120 grams. At least. From our pal Fritz. Fritz has got 3 hybrids in the bag, CLK 16, 8, 18, 21, and 26. No fairway woods. Recommended loft adjustments for gapping. I don't know your numbers there, Fritz. You got to tell me how far you're hitting them. But sounds like the 26 degree would go way shorter than the 21.
Yeah.
And I would think the 16 would go way further than the 21. So I would say you probably want an 18, 21, 24, or 25. That would give you a little more even distribution. But again, feel free to follow up. I'm trying my best to use the screen on the left to keep an eye on the live. Doing my best. New member, Gabe. Welcome, Gabe.
Gabe start.
All right. We haven't tested the Callaway Maverick Pro Irons yet, Mark. That will be later in the year. We don't have them.
Wait, they're in. Saw them this morning.
Okay, we
Yeah.
have them.
So we just need to get them built up.
Okay, next few weeks. Yeah, Bandit's missing the porno bots. Me too, Bandit. It's always good to spice
Where
up
is
your day.
Cindy?
I know.
That little temptress. A minx.
That minx with the good questions.
She did have good
She
questions.
had great questions. Very
Always
insightful.
worried about her shaft.
Shaft length was a big problem for Mindy. Is there a way to flatten a Taylormade driver? Yes. Put it on flat.
Well, neutral is the flattest setting. So Sim already sits one of the flattest. So your 56 is about as flat as a standard OEM driver is. Ping are 57, but can go to 54. That neutral flat setting that they've got is 3 degrees flat on those secret settings.
So that you can get a ping to 54.
54.
Jeez.
Yep.
That is flat.
Flat.
Ryan's asking if the Sim Titanium 3 wood is draw bias. No, it is not.
It's a monster.
It is a monster. It's very neutral. Very, very neutral. If you set it on close, then maybe it's draw bias, but...
Okay, Matty, I'm going to strike one more and then tagging you in, pal.
Alrighty. Lovely. Creamy, buttery fade for your pleasure. Will a spinnier ball lower the launch in your irons? If
Yep.
spinnier means softer and spinnier, yes, it will. Yeah. The spinnier ones, Mizuno RB2RX is extremely spinny. The Tiger Ball BXS from Bridgestone is very spinny, and Pro V1X 2020 is now spinny. But if you think you're going to get a 2-year-old used Pro V1X and save some money, that won't be the case. So be careful. All right. Oh, that's perfect timing. You're going to take an iron shaft question, for which I know 0. Yeah, we're actually doing okay here. You're not off the charts behind. A few sea sirens. Hopefully my mic won't start crackling again. A few smooth sea sirens.
All right, folks. Let's see what's going on. Oban CT 115X in his irons. What are some shafts to consider for the wedges? Cole, if you're enjoying those, get yourself into a little 125 Oban. You can play potentially 125 stiffs. I think would be really nice for you in the wedges. Maybe something, an alternative might be something like Modus 125. You could play.
Are Obans expensive? Shafts? Irons,
yeah,
I mean?
Yeah, they are relatively. I just heard actually the other day no one is allowed to sell. I say no one. No one. I was trying to think who has the exclusivity to it.
Oh, really?
Someone has an exclusivity to it. Anyway, they're definitely not as readily available
Through a
as
distributor.
others. Yeah.
Are they trying to be selective about who gets
They
them?
do. They definitely do. So hopefully that helps. Cole. 125S's would be great. Owen, hello, men from Ireland.
Hello.
I love the shows, and you guys are the best around. Thank you
Thanks.
so much. That's kind of you, Owen. Eamon is asking, have you guys seen Alex Etch's challenge for you both?
Yes.
Why have I not seen this?
Because he literally released it while you were in the car.
Oh, did he?
Hi.
That'll be why.
What's going on here, Foresight? You frozen?
What's happened? Do you want to realign it?
Oh no, it's just frozen.
Oh, do you know it's this? Look at that.
Oh,
That's what it was. It was the computer.
I'm probably bogging it down a shade with this action, aren't I?
Let's see. Where's our boy Etches?
Hello, Alex, my old friend. We have been challenged or challenged.
Let's see this action.
Oh, yeah, the ladder challenge. That's exactly what it is. They used to do it on the Big Break. I was just watching a Big Break rerun the other day. Yeah, they used to do it. Same thing. Yeah, same thing. No, that's not true. Not Big Break. Ace Shootout. You ever watch that Ace Shootout?
No.
There's usually like a couple football stars and sports stars, and they have like a couple LPGA players. It's not bad.
What? I still can't find this.
Here. He didn't post it on Instagram yet.
Oh, what did he post on?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Here. Yeah, I don't know why he should have posted on. He must have posted on Instagram somewhere. He must have, Al. Here is the video, right here.
Okay. Eamon.
Hello, Poppy. You know what me wearing this cap means, don't you?
He's wild.
A little shout out for the boys in there.
Today's challenge is called the Golf Shot Crescendo.
Oh.
Golf shot crescendo.
You should be. I'm not good at those, but this challenge is that good. It's already received a 5-star review online. So this is the 5-star review here. It says this is the best game ever. Al is a pure genius and he's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous. He is. What a handsome individual. Devilishly handsome.
Devilish.
Some boy. He's a good laugh. All right, Amy, sorry. Take 3. Also, would you say as a 24 handicapper, I shouldn't go with blades? I would definitely say that. Kevin now said the other day that he shouldn't go with blades, so it's safe to say for a 24 you shouldn't either.
I feel like Kevin's probably a +6, so.
I have a good swing, but only started a few months ago, and the short game is weak. Yeah, hang fire on the blades. Yeah. Stick to something that will give you a little bit more help, some more improvements, more sort of forgiveness on the ball speed. That type of thing would suit you just now, Eamon. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ian is asking, Ian says, hi guys, question following. Let's see if I can find you down there somewhere, Ian. There he is. Looking for a 16-stroke 70-degree fairway.